So right now I'm working on pieces for an exhibit, and the exhibit is Spring Wildflowers of New England and their pollinators. I've been really interested in making the work more complex and making sort of little mini scenes. The thing that I really aim for is doing really highly detailed work, and especially if I'm doing real species, doing as true to life as possible. Very early spring wildflower of New England. This is one of the first wildflowers to bloom in the woods in the spring. As the snow is melting, you start to see their leaves coming up and then they flower. And they were just, to me, the sign that like life was coming back. I really love that. Right now I'm making preparations to make the cane, which will become the petals. Working my way all the way around the yellow bit to make sure it's fully covered. I'm not getting it too hot because I don't want to lose the rib texture. Petals are going to wind up looking something like a nice curved petal or a little bit more of a straight petal, with hopefully little spots and stripes on them. Well, a big part of it is patience. You know, they have such fine detail on them. So right now I'm just drawing these lines on, getting all of the smaller portions of the inner part of the flower, the pistils and the stamen. You can sort of picture movement in it, and it also just adding all those pieces together just adds such a level of complexity and makes it more challenging and interesting than just making a single piece. I'm a glass maker. I'm a flame worker. But sculptural flame working like I do is, not very many of those people. Some of the techniques that I used making beetles, I'm using here making a flower. That's been really inspiring to me to realize that it's not about having some secret technique, but rather it's about really focusing on one set of techniques or one thing that you're making to really be able to refine your techniques, and then it makes you better all around. I think, we're all each other's teachers, and traveling around the world and meeting so many different people has really made me grow as a person, which then of course also affects me artistically. I really try to make it look alive and in motion, so it's not just a stiff, boring piece of glass.